Shocker. Yeah. I'll never guess what we're doing. As if we haven't been doing it for the past, what, like 4 days? Wow. So fun. So the last screen that I have to do is the starting soon one. And I don't know what I'm doing for it yet. At all. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. So, that's the important. What am I doing? Just loud. Never turned it down when I was listening to music. Onyx, stop. Please. I beg. One day he won't bark like a loon. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this the entire stream, just because I've been doing a little too much art. I've also been doing a few things off of stream too, because I needed to get them out of the way, and you know, they got out of the way. So, you know. But yeah, we have plans. They're good plans. Debatable. Are they plans nonetheless? Yes. But we thrive. I should have just put it on just chatting for the beginning part of the stream, but I didn't. I don't know why. I'm just being tough. I'm starting. Fine. It's cool. Right. So I use Chill Hop for my music. And it totally went over my head that I forgot to put credits somewhere for the music. So, like, I'm searching on the website and it's just like, yes, you do quite have to credit us, thank you. But we're gonna make it easy. You don't have to credit each individual song. We're just gonna ask that you credit like the company as a whole. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Also, while I was not online, I got a new follow from Giuseppa. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm actually gonna replay the thing so that it'll, I don't know, give credit. I mean, I know you can see their name up in the corner, but I don't know. We're gonna replay it anyway. There we go. Okay, so while I'm not going to be animating any more scenes, I do want to make like fun little animations for like the notifications. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. Because that seems like a lot. So, let us get going. What are we gonna do? Don't know. I had like an idea, but then I was like, I feel like tons of people probably do that. It's rather basic. Now I'm like thinking against it. The remnants of my previous doings on Clip Studio. Sick. Okay. He thinks. Oh, buddy, you're fine, I promise. He certainly doesn't think so. Something along those lines. So I have keybinds on my pen display, and I never use them. But I should really get into the habit of doing or like using them because my keyboard's kind of crapping out on me on some of the buttons. It would probably be best to start using. But where's the fun in that? Is drawing a keyboard the best idea? No. No, it is not. Because will I mess it up? Yes. Yes, I will. Onyx, buddy, you're fine. I promise you. People are allowed to be downstairs. Shocker, I know. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Onyx. You don't even know what they're barking at. You're fine. This whole stream is just gonna be Onyx barking in the background, apparently. Yay, we have keyboard. Dude, help, please. I beg. I've noticed some of my screens aren't like taking the quality of what I'm doing, and I'm a little butthurt about it. Like, dude, I put in the work. You're just gonna do this? Kinda rude, not gonna lie. Well, it turned out a little wonky, but you know, it's whatever. tiny little vase that I bought off of like a artist, and I think it would be very silly to put it on it. I actually have two. But their shapes are very unique and it would be very hard to do. So, maybe no. Perhaps not. Yeah. I accidentally made those buttons backwards, but it's fine. Nobody. You know, they could actually be so correct right now, and you would never know. I could have just. I could have. Yeah. Yeah. Baba Booey. Idea one. No, I'm probably gonna go with this one. It's gonna be. Oh, but back on the topic of earlier about like the music, I went to go put like the link that they have for it in the on all of the VODs, and it's just like, actually, we really don't want you putting all of that link that you just put in your description because we don't trust you. However, you can do a one-time verification. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I was like, okay, I just need to get this credited so that I'll feel better. And I do the verification and it's just like, your thing will be reviewed within 24 hours. And I'm like, okay, well. Goodness. Whatever, dude. So this one's gonna be, we're gonna be messing around with oh. Interesting. I didn't think about that. Bada bing, bada boom. My my friend is trying to mod a game right now. So as they're doing this, they're reopening and closing the game like a billion times. And so I just keep getting little notifications being like, open this game again. They've opened this game. I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, I know. Very cool. Very interesting. I wish I had started keeping count on how many times it's been opened. Hmm. Okay, I like how this is going. There's another person who's also opening their same game over and over again. They're so silly. Although I haven't asked them the reason for that one. Oh gee. Hmm. No. I don't know. Maybe if I slow it down, have some help. May have spaced things a little too far. I think it's fine. I say with zero confidence. I would just like to get this up so that I don't have to use the dumb little picture anymore. Be so cool. Would be so awesome. Why does everything have to take forever? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's better. Little alterations here and there. I only meant to do the arm. And I forgot that I was only doing the arm. I ended up doing more. Oh my goodness, hi. Oh, me bones. I'm feeling that. I feel like I've been just sitting in this chair for days. He's on end. I can never be free. I've also realized I've developed this really nasty habit of like leaning on my left side, and it like the way I'm doing it really like leans into my ribs, and they're sitting in such an awkward position it hurts when I end up moving. So I have to keep like checking to make sure I'm not doing that. Then when I move, I'm just in agony. "7K steps one? Are you saying that you did 7K steps today? That's impressive. Yes? Wow, look at you go. Very impressive. To be fair, you were carrying around a bag full of shit. Ah. And that's how you got the 7K steps in? Because you were carrying around shit. Are we talking about like actual shit or just random shit that you were just randomly carrying? One of those is a little more concerning than. Onyx. My siblings wanted to go to the local library today, so we went. While you tried to figure out dragon bones. Did you end up figuring it out? This is probably the only time you'll see the screen. Yeah, that's true. You're never here when I start streams, so you'll only get little glimpses while I'm working on it. Damn, that's crazy. Maybe if you were on time to your job. I can't. You don't have object permanence. Sure, blame it on object permanence. Oh, that's real. I don't have object permanence either. You will see it on the VODs. There you go. There's your workaround. You were also watching the VODs on YouTube. 10 out of 10. Good background noise. I'm glad. Are you watching them in the playlist? Because in the playlist they're all in order. Because when I was uploading them, they uploaded at different times because of like how big they were. So them being uploaded is out of order, but in the folder or playlist or whatever, it's in order. Fun fact. Oh, so I was working on some stuff off of stream just because I didn't feel like it was the most necessary to work on stream because it was just kind of. Yes, there is playlist. Playlist. But I will show you what I was working on. I don't know if you ever saw them beforehand. But before they were just tickets. You can see them on mobile too, technically, but I'm just gonna make things a little easier on you. Oh, is Twitch being mean to you? Not me this time, I swear. I made these guys. Oh, they're out of order. Why? But for why? Oh, hello? Why are they like that? Give me a second. My panels are all weird. Why are my panels wonky? What the heck? That's not nice. Bear with me. Oh my god, they hurt. They hurt to look at. What is... Why? But for why? You know what? I'll take it. There is a storm going on right now. The big storms this week. You never have these problems on any other stream? Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but personal problem. Bro, what the fuck? Not in the right places. Exit. Okay, that's good enough. I'll take it. Pretty, thank you. They were a pain because I forgot that the height limit was 600. And so that's why chat rules are split up into two. I'm actually gonna put them there, but that's what I was working on yesterday night and today. Mostly today. Because I did stream yesterday after work. The pouch is cute. Thank you. I think if I were to choose a favorite, it would either be music, FAQ, or donation. Just because I think they're... I also have to go in and like add a white border around everything, just because all of them are done with black lines and you can't see some of the details for you. So I love the guy TM. So silly. He is the guy TM. He's been trademarked. Not really, but there's the guy, the silly goose. fella himself. Just existing. Oh god, why? My cousin just mentioned me on their story. I've never been more scared. It's his, it's his senior photos. Because we were talking about them, during, like, a family reunion. And... or family holiday, not reunion. Which I guess is... I don't know. And I was like, you look very, very... Think of, like, that basic white guy picture stock image post. And that was some of his senior photos. In the most loving way possible. It switched to another device? Idiot? Whoa. Hey now. That's a little mean. Putting that out there. Could be a little nicer, I'm just saying. Hope this works. Fingers crossed. You're just the meanest person I ever done met. So I was on TikTok today, right? And I'm just watching things that pop up, right? And ever? That's crazy. Yeah, ever. And a haiku edit comes on my For You page. I'm like, what a great edit. Some may even say baller, but that's just some. And sorry. Basically, it was of Hinata, like, receiving, like, really well. And, people were like, and see everybody, even though it like, wasn't our favorite arc, this wouldn't have been possible without the ball boy arc, like, during the training camp. And I'm like, I don't care. I despise that arc with a passion. The secondhand embarrassment is just immaculate. I understand how important it is to, like, his character progression, but I don't care. Basically, to sum it up, main character, he isn't invited to a training camp, and so at the start, like, the camera pans down the line of, like, people who are participating in the camp, and he's just standing there with the biggest grin on his face, like, in line, like he's supposed to be there, and it just, it hurts. They end up letting him stay, but not as, like, a person included in the camp, just, like, ends up being a ball boy, and that's how he learns receiving. Really shit at receiving. So, and it just can't hold too much for me. I'm gonna turn down the... Actually. So confusing. Which part? The audacity he has, or all? Yeah, of the above. Gotcha. All of the above. I agree. Oh, I have that sitting good. I wasn't able. Part that I needed. You have more hot chocolate because Storm and you put butter in it and it's so tasty. Butter? You put butter in your hot chocolate? Mods ban this guy. Get him out of here. Why butter? Out of everything, why butter? Blah, 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 blah. It gives a creaminess that's great. Yeah, all of your food options are always heated. I'm your biggest hater. What can I say? Brings me joy. You use milk this time too, so it's even creamier. How rude. But I'm your biggest hater? Sorry. You come into the stream and you're just... I break my own rules. The hater. Say that didn't... You're my biggest hater with the lemon. It's not a lemon, I swear. Lemon, lemon, lemon. Tomato, tomato. So I ended up getting a follower while I was offline, which has never happened. I know it has happened once before when I was just starting out and they followed for whatever reason. I appreciate it, but I didn't really know why. But I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah. The Drew Cepha person. So many things. Cepha. There's a little piece of my pen that is goofy. I don't like making me up. Oh, I have a funny story if you'd like to hear it. It kind of pertains to you. Oh my gosh. Never. I say as if. You saw 14, you're like, wait a minute. Last stream it was 13. So basically, I was at work, right? And there's this guy who comes in. He's an old man. He's my like favorite person who ever comes in. He's just simply the best. And we chat about just random things. And I had asked him like how he, yes, it does relate to you. Because you're the cause of my problem. Uh Not really. I just think it's hilarious. So we're just talking and I asked him if he like how he was during the storm, and he's like, I was fine. I was like just done getting groceries, so like I was not affected. Like, okay, that's good. And he's like, how about you? And I was like, I was good. Oh goodness. I was like, I was all good. I didn't even really notice it. It was just my dogs being like loons during the storm. And you know, barking. But where I used to live, my friends like had it like really bad. And their power's like still out. Not anymore, but like when I was talking to him, it was. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, where did you used to live? I'm not going to say this for safety reasons, but I said insert place name. And not that I live like remotely close to it. And he, oh, I went to school around there. That's super cool. Like, where did you live? And I was like, I lived on this road. And he's like, that's like that's near this, right? And I was like, I have no idea, dude. I am bad with locations. Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. And we figured out like where we were both talking about. And we're like, yeah, right there. And so he ends up coming back up, right? And he's like, did you ever go to this one like swimming pool in the area? I think it closed down like 2 years ago. And I was like, no, what is it called? And he said, this is what it's called. And I'm like, oh, I've never heard of it. And so I go to Google it, and we can't find anything on the swimming pool, okay? Nothing. It's as if it doesn't exist. And he, goodness, I don't I just am preparing myself for this part of the story. Basically, I like had to take another customer's order, so I slid my phone over to him so that he could search it, or like search through the like results, right? And he ends up clicking on the search bar and he's typing stuff in, and I'm like, oh, it's okay. I haven't searched up anything a little goofy recently, so I have no worries. No worries at all. And so he's typing, and he's like trying to figure out how the phone works because he doesn't own a smartphone, right? And afterwards, I'm like, after the whole conversation and when I got home, I went to go Google something, okay? And I saw the search results that he was searching, but then I saw something else that I had searched as of a day prior, or the night prior, basically. You want to know what that was? Tumblr sexy man winner results. Oh. It hurts. Like, oh. Oh. Yeah. I did search that, didn't I? And I was like, I'm gonna have to tell this on stream. This is so goofy. What is this? What is this sweet old man gonna think of me now? He knows my search results. Writhing in a pit of shame. It is so goofy. Ah yes, looking up this old swimming pool. Tumblr sexy man contest results. Is Rin searching up on their cellular device? I don't need to know. I need to know. Ignore it. Ignore it, buddy. Please. I can't bear with the shame. Like, I think this guy is like in his 80s. I just, the poor guy. Probably so confused. Like, the fuck? What does this mean? It was just, it was a, well, that just happened moment, and my heart hurt. Trying to think of any other, like, silly work stories. Your presence has caused chaos in my day-to-day life. Let it be known. um... He's a cool guy, though. He didn't call me out on it. So I very much appreciate. Imagine if he confronted me about it in public. No, I think I would cry. Like, please, sir, no. Not in public. Don't call me out in public. Rin, what is a Tumblr sexy man? And why is there a winner? You know, Ronald, that's an excellent question. Okay, I gotta accept that not all of these are gonna be perfect because I cannot be sitting here doing each individual one perfectly. That is just... that is not gonna be happening. If the line is wonky, I'll fix it. But other than that, hell no. You would explode. I was talking with Ronald McDonald himself. Yep. That's me. I just know the guy. Sorry I can't introduce you. The kind of a big deal. I still find it so crazy that I had like 45 people in my stream at one time. That's so many people. That's so many human beings. It was. They just all started swarming in, and it's just like, what the fuck? What is going on? Hello? Who are you people? I clipped my reaction because I just thought how I reacted was so silly. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I think that was just very... a bunch of people that took their time out of their day to watch you draw, right? I wasn't even drawing well. And they were all just here. Like, hello? I'm like just very surprised like a lot of people stayed around for so long. I think I ended like stream with like 16 people left, which is just insane. Like 20 people stayed till the end. Yeah. It like I was actually shaking as I ended stream. I was like, oh, I give up. They were all there. Usually follow after stream is done. If I manage to stay the whole stream, uh, that's an accomplishment and deserves a follow. You could hear me be like nervous. I also like if I'm watching some stream, I try to follow if I've stayed like the entire stream. My attention span is relatively short when I'm not like I don't know. When I'm not hyper fixating on so most of the time it's like, whoa, you got me to stay this long? Crazy. You were also nervous to be fair. You were the only one talking with so many others not. That's true. But I'm okay with lurkers. Because I lurk myself. Was that close to a cafe size for you? Call back, call back. Although there was only like you, Kato, and Kate. Although Kate was, I think, like dozing off. You know, that's so fair. So Kate wasn't really chatting. I don't think towards the end, but. Lurkers are always welcome. We love yappers too. Very appreciate. The yappers keep my motivation to keep gaming going. Very vital, okay? Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but that's how I am too. Although it's better when the person isn't like actually like instead are through a screen, because my brain wants to continue yapping with the person, then I don't get it. You like hearing juicy rumors? Yeah. That's fair. You love a good. It's a little wonky. That's okay. Because I'm a little wonky. So. You love hearing the random Roblox beef and job affairs you would only tell a stranger. That's real. That's... I like silly, like, rumors or beef. Real people, real, or I guess not real life ones, but like ones about certain things are just iffy. Like, well, there's no enjoyment in listening to this because I don't care about it. No wonder that's not looking correct. It's off the desk. God. Why is this not really giving what I want it to give here? I wonder why. I'll put it somewhere else. A silly rumor when I was in elementary school. There was a supposed Pop-Tart room filled with different types of Pop-Tarts. It was for the kids who got there late to eat breakfast or couldn't afford food, supposedly. I don't have, like, I think any really silly rumors. A funny story. When I was in 2nd grade, God, I'm such a dumb kid. When I was in 2nd grade, this kid brought in like little cookies for his birthday, and they were like the size of like a dollar coin, I want to say. They were really small cookies, okay? And every kid only got one, right? And I don't know if I was just hungry that day or whatever, but the kid in front of me was like down in the office or something. And so I took his cookie, but I didn't want his cookie to just, disappear, because then they'd know. Then they'd know. So instead, I I ate half of the cookie and put it exactly where it was left. And I was like, how did they know? What? How did they know it was me? Uh, that was me as a kid. No, don't you see? If I didn't eat the whole cookie, then they should have never known. They should have never guessed that it was me. Supposed to remain an enigma. Like, did the cookie run off too? I don't even remember who I blamed it on. But I kept denying it. I was like, no, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. It was, in fact. Don't leave evidence. This is why I developed the act of a good kid. I got away with so much stuff. See, I think after that happened, so did I. I was like, they would have never suspected me if I was nice. Because I think since then, I was always like super like buddy with trying to be nice to be my teacher. So, I guess something was learned. They don't expect the smart, introverted kid to be beating people up. Jesus Christ. You're out here beating kids up. Dude, I have another story, but this one makes me sound a little crazy. But it was when I was a kid, so like preschool kid. So they deserved it, to be fair. Me and my sister had brought something into our preschool, and we had no right bringing it in. Anyways, I'm not gonna say what it was, but let it be known, it was something that was supposed to be handled with care. And we brought in 2 of them. I owned one, my sister owned one, okay? This kid, alright, pissing me off. Like, pissing me off to the point where anything was deserved. And, so what I did was I went over to the table where these 2 very fragile things were sitting. I shoved this thing off the desk with the force of 1,000, I don't know, wrestlers. I don't know. Force of 1,000 suns. That's the thing I was going for. And I start sobbing violently. And the teacher comes over and she's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" And I'm like, he shoved it off. He shoved it off the table because he hates me. He was being mean to me and he shoved this very fragile thing off the table. He ended up getting in, I think, a lot of trouble for it. But you know what? Vengeance. Justice. For Gotham. Right? Cat behavior? I'm a menace? Dude, I was a mean kid. I think all of the stories that, like, of me being a menace were, like, in preschool. And, you know what? I was a menace. He said something, and I took that personal. He became even more of a menace in high school. That's when you truly stopped caring about the opinion of others, yeah. The only reason I was a menace in high school was because I went to a trade school and I was a full day student there, and my teacher would piss me off. So I'd just be like, you know what? Fuck you, and just do my own shit instead of the assignments that he gave. You never got caught? Your friend did get chased by a cop car to come, join us skipping that? It was the last day of school, by the way. We weren't missing. Okay. I never really skipped. There was a few times where I did, but it was very rare that I did. Although on the last day of school, it was like right before I graduated. We were outside and some kids were recording something, so we were like in the back of the school as they were recording, like behind the school. Okay. And there was like the perfect way to get up onto the roof. And so I did. It was a very unstable roof, but you know, I was up there. Yeah. It's funny because in our actual high school, the door to the roof, like everybody passed it, like going to classes, it was always left open, to my knowledge. So technically, could have hit up that roof too, but I didn't. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Pull it up. Hmm. I think it was the last day of school. That's sick. I was in a program in the morning, so I wasn't in the school building at all. And due to it having a different schedule, I was sometimes able to join my friends' classes the entire morning. And you weren't skipping because you didn't have a class to go to. Wait, I knew a few kids who, like, because that's what would happen to AM students for the trade school if like trade school. So I believe that you weren't skipping. There it is. Yeah. And you know what? I did go up. I was on the up and up. Here, I'll show them. Wait, one. You got so many naps because of it? Hell yeah. You know, sometimes we need a good nap. Okay, I got it. Crap. I need to... Four. I'm gonna work this out. Give me a second. I'm so determined. You believe? I appreciate the belief. I understand how to use this, okay? Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. If only you had channel points to gamble. You would be so stacked. If only. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. There are currently upload. Eh? Eh? Maybe? Good chance? Ah! Huzzah! Okay. That was me. With my platform boots with bat wings. I was just up there, man. I'm not doxing myself. I put a thing over my face. We're good. Now when you can't see my face.
Ren, where are you going? Yo, Antonio, she going up. Yo, I could get you up there.
Hmm. There we go.
Oh my god, Ren, oh my god.
And I went up. I'm gone. It's okay. That little part where my face was in it, the bitrate was horrible, so you'd never know. But that's me on the roof. I'm just a silly little guy. Gotta make this into like a profile picture. Your thighs would shatter. Well, what we had to do was, or what I had to do anyway, was the roof was like right up here, so I had to fully hop up. I wouldn't have been able to get up here by myself, but because this part was a little gucky, and this part was unstable, which is why I had help, and I was on the roof. But yeah, that was me. Cool like that. Wait, what? Spotted? I don't think so. I might have. I'd have to see slash hear slash watch whatever it is. I am in fact above all human genders. I got that they them vibe. Goofy. That they them swagger, that they them destroyer of worlds vibes even. Yeah. People look at me and they say, gonna destroy the world, that one. Well, that's what a large portion of the US thinks anyway. They hate my they them swagger. Oh, the sourdough starter? Did you think you forgot to feed it for a second? I'm assuming that's what you said fuck to. Because you had called it a beast yesterday, I think. I forgot to put music back on. Apologies. I'd be so foolish. Twitch, please. Twitch is just a hater. This time it's not on my end, I'll have you know. I haven't dropped any frames since stream started. So it's not me. Blame it on your weather. So, since we're in the time zone, or same time zone, I would assume that you had also gotten hit like pretty bad by the super big storm that hit. How did you fare? Yeah. It probably is the weather, to be frank. Frank's red hot, yeah. The only hot sauce ever made. Hmm. Great. I don't like spicy, so I'm not the person who would agree, but I think I did talk about before you were even here, eventually category slash stream. Uh, just because I've been doing a little too much drawing, if you will, and need a little break. Well, I know. The creature. Is it raining for you? Storming, should I say? Really? You had a night storming for you now? Ah. Endor is here and bringing fear. Seem to be having a rough time over there. Okay, cat. You feel like a Voltorb? Girl? I don't know what you want from me, baby. Come here. Endor. Look. Okay. Or not. Or mine. ready to explode at any moment. Girl? We're gonna have some serious problems. I throw hands with my cat. And she would win. You need one of those cement rollers to go over your back. That would feel... You know what? That would feel amazing. Oh, I could go for one of those. I want to, like... I need one of those, like, door, what are they called? Those things that hang in the door. And I just need one by my arms. And then let my spine, like, You know, there's like that. Ooh, that. I need that. But yeah, I think in a little bit we'll play. Just to give me a little break from the doodle grind. You feel you're being banished from stream? The storm kicking you out. It really said no stream for you today. If that's a genuine goodbye, then have a lovely night. If that's a joke, bye. Explodes. But I like the dog. Popcat, but dog version. I like almost can't see what I'm doing over all of the lines. I think that's true. times are you gonna jump here and realize that it's not gonna work out? We're at like what, 3? Why do you look like that? What did I do? This cup is a disaster. Didn't mean to do that. Ugh, I just want to finish the mug and the arm. Then I'm ready to for bed. Yay! Okay. I think because I have to wake up early tomorrow. He thinks that it's good for. Or should I finish the art? I should finish the line art, but I don't wanna. Get money.
Hey man, what you say? I can hear you thinking, man.
The mouse. Oh, it's right there. Probably would have been better to put the mouse like right there, but I didn't. But I didn't. We might as well. Nothing's stopping me from just being done. Other than the fact that it would be really nice and satisfying if I got it all done. I need like 2. Right? You would think after animating his leaf so many times, you'd think I'd have it down. Every time, it just looks more and more shit. My god. I didn't think about the butterfly. He's the most consistent. I should have based everything around that. Well, this is a problem for me for another day. Oh, yep, that's how you spell it. Sweet. Yep, E. Okay. And with that, because I am very, very tired and very, very sleepy, I am going to hop off. So, thank you to everybody who popped into stream, and thank you to, if I could remember your name, Drew, for following. That was super cool. Sorry I missed your follow, but hope you pop back in time. Thank you for Toy for hanging around. And yeah, anybody who popped in. I am going to head off. Yow.